Welcome back, guys. Transits. I tried to tell this guy, tried to tell him to do it. Tried to tell him isn't worth saving this man. I tried to tell him I didn't want to take his money. He didn't listen. You know what? Making my van. This one was built in Turkey, so I don't know what the deal with that is. Is it cheaper in Turkey for metal? Is that why all these transits are rotting out? So you see the sprinters and that, they all look all rusty. You know, I've never welded one, but I've welded a million transits. No, I've never put a welder on a sprinter or a crafter yet. But yet here I am. Now I do have some heavier, already flanged over sheets, but this is the inner bit, so I need to make, I need those bits for the other side. The other side is even worse, man. So I'm making this. Doing a bit here, quite pleased with this bit. It's better this way, I think, than batter here with it on a vise. You can keep this straight if you do it a bit at a time and just stretch the metal into shape. So it's not easy, but you got the sore wrists, and I like playing drums, and this isn't good for my drumming. So get it up, you Fergie. Buy yourself a good van, Fergie. Get yourself a crafter, a sprinter. And you can get up this here. Try and keep it the same. Go back. I don't know where I learned all this stuff. I never did any welding with my dad. Never. Kids used to ask me if I'd been on holiday and why I was only sunburnt down one side of my face. And I'd say, I've not been on holiday, mate. I've just been with my dad. Weekends. Welding Fords. No always transits. Capris. Granadas. Catinas. Escorts. Sometimes the same escorts. So here we'll get that one. Make a van. Let's have a look. I don't mind doing this, but I just don't think this one's. If this was a classic car, aye, definitely, I'd be looking at saving it. This is a van. This isn't a muffin. Well, it is the market's crazy now. So maybe that's why he's doing it. Maybe he's just like, oh, I'm not going to be ripped off for fucking another rock box. Maybe that's why. Maybe he's not as daft as it seems. Maybe I'm the daft one. He's about holiday and I'm here welding this shit. Puerto Rico use. So, there you go. See what I did there. So, I mean, I'm not a fabricator, but I've done no bad. See what I can try and do this. And so I've already did the outer. Still a few wee bits of fabricating to happen. Let's get a torch. So I'll need to take all the spot welds down. And I've already prefabbed a bit for here. I'm going to come back to this bit. I was letting it all cool down earlier. So you can see this was a bit of the driver's. He sent me this van with two sills for both sides for under sliding door. It's only got one sliding door, so it was a bang bit. So I've got a big huge bit down there for it. This bit I'm going to make for that. I feel like I've got something through my glove, so I'm going to check that out. And what I'm going to do in here is I've made that bit of metal. Obviously I've got another bit of sheet metal, as you can see. I've put another bit in because it's well rotten. I mean, magnets line sticking to there. So I'm going to try and put this bit up here now, and then I'll beef it up even further. So, and I'll need to take these down so we can get a nice fit on it. And there's a couple of wee bits here I want to take, a couple of wee bits there that they take, so I'll fix those. I might pop a spot weld through it. So it's better than it was anyway. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Back on the Transit. See my welder's hat on. So we've been welding the sills. We've had some inner bits, we'll show you that. I've just placed a wee bit in here just to tack that to that to that to that. And then there's my bit that I'm making. So I've been making, so I'm going to buff down these welds now so that sits on there flush. And then we'll see if we can get some more spot welds along this bit, and we'll get that joined onto there. Once it's hot, we'll start shaping it a bit better, and then we'll tackle, excuse me, tackle that big hole there. We've already tackled all the inner sill, the other sides of it, just kettle of fish all together. The other side's come really bad, so the other side we're going to revisit. So we'll get this bit tacked in there, I think. Got all these spot welds cleaned up. So, see what we're doing. Turning this big hole here into not a big hole. Oh, damn. Right, okay, we'll revisit that bit. Happy days. Oh yeah. I did the best we could with that little bit. What we need to do, I'll buff that down. Inside turn out. Delete. He has welded that bit in there. I'll see what we can do with this bit. I think I'll get filled in with something solid enough, so buff the rest of the welds down, paint it. So I will crack on here. Still be added in here. Oh yeah. Damn. Give me some metal enough. God. Twice, man. Spring. Good enough, yeah. That was. Better. Zip, zip. There. That's I think a new system is going to be required here. This ventilator. It's just the van's not even magnetic enough to hold the light, so what chance have we got? That's good. So. Good trash, yeah. So welding this transit. That has been a lot of welding. So you can see some of it's really good. I'm not a welder, but where the good metal is, we can do not bad. Where the crap metal, this is the original vent here, this under here, that's still original. That's a bit that I've pieced in, another bit that I've pieced in. This whole section I've made, so I've seam welded it up the top, and I'll buff all that down now, and I'll take the spot welds off on the outside, and I'll hit it with that Jensen blue paint, and I'll tackle this wee bit as well. Once it cools down a bit, the welder, I will tackle this bit, and we'll kind of finish this bit off here as well. So I mean, it's just where do you go next? I mean, we need 2 steps for it. This driver's one's back order, so that's kind of got us effect us up, to be honest with you. And this panel here, over my paint booth, so that's the whole section left for what we've got. 3 of those. We've got half of one, and one's wholly been used. So this is, they told me that they couldn't get this panel, and then it wasn't available for this van, which is, for me, is I would say a medium wheelbase, maybe long wheelbase. I don't know if there's a longer transit than that. So but that panel is obviously for an extra long wheelbase, I would say, because there is a smaller transit in this, and I would call that the medium wheelbase. Maybe that's called a small transit, maybe this is a medium, and then maybe the long is what this panel's for. So, and you can see it's been about a bit, it's been bashed a few times. I'm sure it's the same panels that come from a Honda. I don't want to try and, which came from Slovakia or something, or Poland, I don't know. Honda's up there, I think you can look. But, so, I mean, that I can use, I can trim that down. It's not the right panel for it. I would have liked the right one. So, with the steps being back order, I'm just going to leave that side. The step, actually, sorry, the passenger side one is available, and there is a hole in that step. And so there's a hole in that step. There's a hole in that step, man. There's loads of holes in this side, and a wee bit on the B pillar we need to finish off as well. We'd like to get the right panel so that we can use all it. Do you know what I mean? I like to use all of the panel. That way you're not weakening it as well, and it's easier to keep the shape. And then once I've got that, if I can get the right panel for it, they say they can, right? Because you can get, I've seen the arches and all that, you can get all that kind of stuff for it, right? So if we can get the right panel for there, I've got the front one, and I need the step, and then see the step's got the toolkit and fuse box, I think. No, and that's the one for on there, if you like, you know what I mean? So that's the one for there. So, but there's not much point in putting that on it, and I couldn't get a step. Now, when I phoned up today to get the paint, they did say the driver's step has become available and they can order it, so I have, and then we can get the van back if need be. No, Big Ferg can maybe fix his green machine and use that for, because he's started now. I did try and warn them that this is rotten. I don't know if it's because it was one that was built in Turkey. I don't know if the metal over there just wasn't as good as some of the other ones, but this one's pretty rotten, man. Pretty rotten, but they're all getting that way now in Scotland, man. All these transits, and this is a 2009 one. So personally, I would have maybe went for a fresher van, but yeah, I was told to go for it, so we went for it. So we've did all the inner, and I've made that. I wouldn't trust it as a, I wouldn't trust that as a jacking point, man. But I've made that, whatever that bit was, I've made that up on it. I've actually got a wee bit in there. I need to try and do something with that. So we'll do something with that. But that's all been welded, and then so same again. We would just get that for that side, so the near side outer sill for that side. We'd get the step. I would need to make these bits, but I can get, there's other bits you can get, so you might be able to get these as well. I couldn't get nothing for the inner here. That's obviously box section. That side I can't get in for the inner there, so I need to make all of that. Might need to go up onto the flare there, not sure yet. Might need to go up into the floor, or once I get that outer chassis, outer body panel off, I could maybe fashion something further up, where we then weld another big sheet of metal, but weld it up in here into the floor, and then seam weld it along there so it's solid, so that then we put a panel on here. We've then got something solid to weld that, well, whatever, if we use that big one cut down. Problem is then, is you're then going to have a bit that's all ski with. So I think I can see inside in here, this is rotting quite far up, so we try and use as much of the panel as we could. But that's not, that is the right one, and it isn't the right one, so, but we could use it. So, but I need steps to put the jigsaw together. Right, we've zinc coated all of underneath, rubbed all the welds off that we needed to, now we're going to tackle this bad bit here. So we'll see what happens here. I do have that whole bit there if I need it. Let's see if I can save this. See what happens. We'll soon find out how bad this is. Okay. Let's see. Cooking with gas. Back to you bugger. Don't you move, fucker. You do it again. So we're here. We have welding for these van. Everybody's in Puerto Rico. Everybody don't give no fucks. Why? That's the bit I missed it. Yep. That paint. No. Oh, jeez, I should have had my Googles. Oh, it's dusty. Right, so let's try and get out you beat on here. Just a small massage of metal fusion in here happening. Let's see what happens. God, look, man, I already burnt my finger. Bastard, Fergie. Okay. Yeah, so it seems like up above where the driver's sitting on transits, it's fine. Everywhere below, it's not fine. stay in there. Spider webs. Spiders! Okay. Do you know what? Take those down again once we're happy with what we're doing here. Too dusty for this crap. And it's not moved, that's what I don't want. I don't want to try and chop this out and then end up all distorted to hell because we're welding up a big massive bit. We can't get door shut, so we'll go slow. Should go slow, slowly. Damn you. Oh, my clutch. Something hanging there tools, isn't it, man? Compressor's going like clappers now, man. Yeah, man. We're going to go in there like that. Keep it for now. We need here is ninja skill. Move this goggle. unplug it. Solid. There you breaks it. There's that bolt at the end of there. So Right, orange rocks back again. Tell you, man, the boys are giving a lull there, man, on the big drum. Jeez. Crazy, man, must be knackered walking all day, man. Jeez. Carrying that drum. So look, those welds already, man. It's like, they're just kind of rusty. So. Just give that a fire first. There's the mask on. Right, so that's that bit done, and I think this paint with the heat in here, this kind of zinc primer, kind of looks dry. So we'll get the rest of the paint on there now.